November 16th, 2012. Time for a much overdue carnivorous plant update. Or actually, from now on, it's going to be a Nepenthes update because I haven't been doing well the last few months. I was sick, but now I'm doing much better. During that time, I wasn't able to tend to my plants, and I lost a lot of them. I lost all my Sarracenias and my flytraps, and a lot of my Aristolochia vining plants, and just a bunch of other stuff that I just wasn't here to be able to take care of and water and change. But my Nepenthes did well because we've had a lot of rain over the summer. It was a very wet season, which was good. So it's been really disappointing, especially since Sarracenias are my second favorite carnivorous plant. I don't know if I'll try again, maybe. But right now I'm just kind of disappointed about all that. But I'm very happy with my Nepenthes. It's been getting cold here now that it's November and the end of fall. We had a few nights that dropped into the 40s, which totally sucks, so I brought in all my lowlanders and only left a few of my highlanders out here. And lately the nights have been in the 50s, which also sucks. I'm a true Floridian and I like everything to be no higher than like 83 and no lower than 75. Alright, so we got a normal ventricosa here. It's doing well, and this is called Ventricosa maja-as. Got very beautiful pictures. It's doing well. This is an alata, a true alata. It's not a hybrid, it's a true species. My first picture, a friend of mine traded that with me. And we've got this newest picture here. I've got the sun against my back here, it's hard for me to see. This is a hybrid of Ventricosa cassuviensis crus and then this one here is another hybrid that had frogs living in it for a long time. And that was Ventricosa crus caras merliana. And a giant ventrata goes on and on forever. Finish up and getting bit by ants. Well, I'm wearing flip-flops, of course, so it hurts. And we got this big shoot, I forgot what this was called. It's a girl's name, Miranda. And then this, that's one of my losses from this cute little thing. It's got its first picture. It's an unknown. Someone gave this to me in a trade also. Beautiful little Nepenthes. I just named it Cool Unknown Nep. And it's got its first picture. It was a cutting. Alright, let's check out everything that's inside. All the lowlanders are inside because they don't like the cold, just like I don't. Okay, so here we are with all the plants that I've brought indoors, which is basically my whole Nepenthes collection. And this is Moreliana. It's got a new picture on it. Pretty beautiful. Love that yellow lip. It's so pretty. And then this big plant is a Rainwardiana red, and during the summer this plant had bright red pictures. But now because it's indoors, it doesn't get the natural sunlight, it's not really coloring up. And this is a giant red Sarracenias bicalcarata. That's the new, look at those snake fangs. Beautiful. Beautiful picture. And some of the older pictures. That one's got the nectar that looks like venom dripping down a sun. That's just gorgeous. I like to call them snake fangs. Some people call these Dracula. guess either one works, depends what mood you're in. And the newest one is just coming in. And Cassiana, which doesn't have pictures right now, which is normal for this time of year when there's just not, the day lengths are much shorter. And this is a passiflora that's also not flowering right now for the same reasons. Got the house decked out for Thanksgiving. You can see the window clings here, really nice. I may do a thing just for that. I don't have as many Thanksgiving decorations yet, but I hope that will change as I did for Halloween. And I've almost got all the Halloween stuff put away. I had a lot out this year. Okay, now it's time for these guys. Lots of nice little plants. That's a Muriliana. I have 2 of them. I hope to have more because I would like to get a male and a female. And this is a Distillatoria. And it had to recover because the place I bought it from said they weren't doing too well with the lowlanders. It's a good store. It's Sarracenia Northwest. They have a channel here and they got really good information. And they were selling these months ago for like $5, so I grabbed one, nursing it back to health. I think next year this plant should take off and do very well once outside. This is one I grew from seed. This is a green maxima. And then this is a jamban. And all these are truncatas that I grew from seed. Oops. These are little Christmas lights I bought for the outside. They're kind of in the way right now. This is my first Nepenthes hamada. Doesn't have any pictures right now, but it's starting to get little picture buds right there. I'm very happy that it's doing well. I think it's 8 or 9 months old now, so I'm really happy that it's done so good. Truncata D, with a gorgeous picture right now. This is about 4 inches tall, which is one of the biggest truncata pictures I've had so far. When the tops start to die, I cut them off because they look nasty, but I don't cut the whole picture off because they're still using it. And you can see there, they have bugs inside. They caught little fruit flies because we had a fruit fly infestation. These are all different types of truncatas, both highlands and lowlands. They're just all inside because I don't want them outside right now. Some are ones that I got that were sickly and I'm trying to recover them, and some of them are just have been, like this one, getting really big, doing really well. That's a Ventrata hybrid. And then this is a basil from the one that was outside the Ventricus imajas. And then these are tissue cultures that a friend sent me that are being hardened off. And then the second shelf down here, we've got some sick poinsettias that are actually, see the leaves are coming back, they're getting healthier. That one's got green at the top, so it'll come back. That's probably a lost cause. What a shame. These were pink and white, so I'm trying to save them. And this is a Copelandii. Losing its pictures right about now. That's a new picture coming in. And then back there is a Gracialis, which is a lowlander. And all the rest of these are cuttings that I made of the Ventrata that you saw outside. That's just a monster plant and it keeps growing and growing. I'm probably gonna maybe sell some of these, or what I have in my friends, I'll be giving them out as gifts, but not until next year because it's already cold in a lot of the states up north. Alright, let's check out the fish tank. Okay, here's the tank. And it's decked out for Thanksgiving. I put little window clings of pumpkins on it. We were trying to make it look like there were pumpkins growing inside. Alright. Two plants in the back of Northianas. That one's got a nice picture on it. Doing well. The little tiny one there, that's Northiana too, and this is a picture that they spill over from the other plants. Got a bunch of albumarginatas in here, mostly red ones like this, beautiful red leaves on them. But I got some ampullarias as well, like this tubby picture right there. That's ampullaria. It's supposed to be a dark red, but this is one that I got it late in the season, and I'm hoping it'll get its colors when it goes outside next year once it's hot again. A little hybrid that I bought from a buddy of mine. And this is another albumarginata that I managed to nurse back to health. This plant was basically dead when I got it. I got two of these. One didn't pull through. That's the one that the frogs killed, and this one has come back beautifully. And I have a new tiny Hamada. This is an AW clone 2. Doesn't look like anything right now, but I'm hoping it'll get nice like my other one, that they'll both eventually get really huge. Both males though, so I'd love to have a female, but I don't know of anybody that has one. It's kind of a super rare thing. Aloei cross-truncata hybrid. And my orange bicalcarata. It's another snake fang. You can see the snake fangs on that one. And, whoops, on that one. Sorry about that, must have been loud. This is a passion vine, a giant one. It's called a giant because it makes football-sized fruits, so once that goes outside, it will hopefully be good. Got a new picture come in. The bicalcaratas, being that they're ultra lowlanders, they don't like the cold one bit, so they need to be in here. Okay, that's the Nepenthes update for November of this month, this year. Des signing off.